Unit 2, Presentation Skills. Presentation skills are very important for any professionals who's planning to work somewhere, to be involved in any aspect of corporate life. All right, so I'm not going to be working anywhere. If somebody wants to start a business, it's even important. You can't say no to a presentation, at anywhere that you look at in your foreseeable future. Presentation skills are mandatory for any professional. So we need to understand how to build those skills. But for that, we need to understand what is a presentation. It is a practice of showing and explaining the content of a topic to an audience or a learner, which means it involves a lot in a meeting, in a place involving a group or a crowd, or in a training. Presentation is also the means of communication which can be adapted to various speaking situations, such as talking to a group, addressing a meeting, or briefing a team. So now we understand what a presentation is. Let's go to the next slide. Right, now comes the much important point where we understand what is the purpose of the presentation. Right, we need to understand that. First purpose of any presentation is to inform, which is we are providing information to the gathering, information to the group. So what information depends on the situation, depends on the topic, depends on the occasion. But then always the first criteria or the first purpose of a presentation is to inform the group, inform the members, inform the crowd, the gathering. That is the first purpose. And for that, we need to collate the information in the first place. We can't just say information and then go on, right? What is the information? How will we get the information? We can't just falsify information. We'll have to collect the information in the first place, verify the facts, and then share it to the gathering. So the information is absolutely of important value. So when we frame up in a PowerPoint presentation, this gathering information is vital, and this has to be delivered in a particular way because this is presentation, not just sharing information. The second important aspect or purpose of any presentation is to persuade or to negotiate. Okay, persuasive skills is important. So what is persuasive skills? Not always do we get a group or do we get a gathering where everybody accepts whatever you're saying. So when you share the information that you collected through this mode of presentation, this information has to be provided to the gathering in a particular way that they are moved by this information, moved not in terms of emotionally. I'm talking about in terms of the credibility of the information. They should think, okay, here is a valid information, I'll have to rethink my strategy. I'm talking about the listener, I'm talking about the crowd, the people in the meeting who are listening to the presentation. When they are listening to the presenter, the person who is speaking, when the information is shared, it has to be shared in a way, it has to be projected in the presentation in a particular way that it actually goes towards your objective. Your objective is to change that person's perception of that particular idea and then persuade that person to accept whatever you're saying. So that is the skill that we need to try and improve so that that can be added to your one of the skills that is important for presentation. The third important purpose is to entertain. To entertain in the sense, I'm not meaning we will have a skit or a dance or a music show here, not a magic show here. But what I mean by entertainment is they can't get bored by your presentation. It has to entertain. How do you do that? That is the skill again. Your body language, your eye contact, your interaction, how interactive the session goes, and what are the questions you ask the crowd. The preparation that you put into the presentation, that comes handy in terms of the entertainment part. And finally, to inspire, right? This goes really, really well for a training session. You do a presentation during a training session, and only when we seed an idea which will inspire the audience, it works. Otherwise, it's a failure. So, these are the four important purposes of any presentation. The next slide is talking about the three steps to build your presentation. The first step is conceiving, the second one is visualizing, the third one is delivering. So, what is the first one? Conceiving, right? That is before we end up preparing the PPT. So, what do? We need to understand, what am I doing here? What is my role? Understand that. Who's the audience? That's the more important question here. That's a more important question here. So please try and answer these two questions. What is my role, right? And who's the audience? We need to understand that. Absolutely important, because the audience can vary from school kids to college kids to fresh professionals to people with 20 years, 25 years of experience in an industry. We can't take the presentation in a same way for all these crowds, right? The crowds are important before you start getting the presentations ready. So hence, understand the audience. Who is the audience? We need to get an answer for that, right? And what's the big idea that we are going to discuss? That's important. This is before the presentation is created. The second one is visualization. How do I structure my presentation? We always are happy with the structure. What charts and diagrams should I use? Very, very important. So this is how you actually take the idea and entertain them. How can I maximize the visual impact? That's the key. And finally, the delivering. Here comes the important part where you prepare, right? All the preparation goes here. So what pre-presentation preparation should I make, right? Important. And finally, how should I deliver the talk or the content? How should I deliver it? And how do I handle the question and answer? These are the basic things that we need to understand when it comes to the 3 steps to build your presentation.